So here's the challenge that I'm facing right now. And I've mentioned this before in a couple of videos. How do I make up for that lost revenue from Lyft? Right? Lyft for me was good for $400 to $500 a week. That's almost $2,000 a month. How do I make up for that income? I'm still making my money on Uber. That has not been an issue. Am I hustling a little more? Yeah. Am I putting in a few more hours? I got no choice. But I mean, I'm not doing this 60, 70, 80 hour bullshit that a lot of people think that's what it is. But I have to make up for almost $2,000 a month. That's a challenge. We have to figure out how to make up $2,000 a month. We are now in survival mode. We are not in advanced mode. Y'all see what I did there, right? Let's go. You see, Lyft doesn't send me any type of challenges, ride challenges or bonuses or anything to go after. Hell, Lyft ain't ever sent me nothing like that. Maybe because I was already on the app making too much money, but when you drive the upper platforms, that tends to happen. There's no way that I would be able to drop down on both Uber and Lyft because both of them would be paying next to nothing, right? But at least with Uber, it pays better than Lyft. So there's no need in trying to go down there. So Lyft basically is doing nothing for me as a driver. Nothing. So again, the question becomes, how do I make up for that money? Unlike Uber, Lyft offers no benefit outside of California to an EV driver. Lyft is benefiting from Uber offering us slightly incentivized programs like the 200 rides for an extra $210 for the rolling 30 days. Right? Lyft doesn't do that for anybody. So going down or dropping down on Lyft makes 0 sense. Their 10, 15, 20% payouts are less than Uber. I'll stick with Uber. I cut my teeth with Uber. I learned how to do rideshare with Uber. Lyft, it was great while you lasted. But now that you've decided to go a different direction, you guys are the Dollar General of the rideshare world. All right, have fun with that. You lose a good driver. You lose a good driver. And how do I make up that income? That's going to be a fucking challenge. Well, I know one thing we're going to do. We're going to get the hell up out of this Charger. Just under $21 is costing me today. I'm just getting started. It is 4:15 p.m. We have a 5 o'clock comfort schedule ride that I picked up yesterday. And listen, let me tell you something. You guys and ladies with the scheduled rides, if you're somebody who gets scheduled rides, even if they don't seem to make sense, you know, you might want to take them. Because if they're giving you scheduled rides, and we know scheduled rides right now have come to a serious premium, take the rides. Just take the rides. I'm not saying succumb, give in, but you know what the alternative is, right? The alternative is you get no rides. I know it sounds bad, right? And I'm not that guy to say that. But this is a $36 comfort ride going from Highland Beach and Boca to FLL, and we're gonna hope we get rematched. By the way, 3 rides, that's all I need. 3 rides today. The biggest thing when I hit this bonus is I'm not gonna count it as part of my weekly earnings. The only thing I can do is split it up into 4 weeks and add $50 to each week. That would be the right way to do it, because it took all month to get that. So anyway, we just dropped off that gentleman. His flight is actually delayed 3 hours. He's flying into Houston, and y'all know right now Hurricane Barrel's out there. They're expecting somewhere between 9 to 12 inches of rain. His flight is now delayed. But he did tell me when we go to Texas, when we go to Austin Labor Day weekend for the garage rally, rideshare garage rally, Terry Black's barbecue. Must do thing. Anyway, I did not get rematched out of the airport. We're going to leave on Comfort and Premier right now. It's 5:43. 2 rides away from the bonus. When I get a little north of Fort Lauderdale, maybe I'll drop down, open up X. But I don't have intentions to do that tonight. Saturday night. But here's the thing, dude. I just came what normally would have taken me about 43 minutes to get here to the airport from Delray Beach, Island Beach, took me 33 minutes. Amazing. No traffic. There's a little traffic here, but there's really no traffic on the road. Just got tipped out on that ride. $17 in the app. Just turned that $36 ride into $53.93. I appreciate it, Mr. Can't say your name because they chopping us up for mentioning names these days, but I appreciate you. This is what I mean. If you see those scheduled rides, even if they don't make sense, sometimes they make sense. It was worth the money, right? 35 minutes, 40 minutes, $53, $54. Can't beat that with a bat. Anyway, yeah, I ain't got shit since. All right, we got our second trip in. Another comfort ride. Went from Deerfield Beach to Hallandale Beach. Turned out to be, I think it was $28.59. Brings us up to $82.52 on 2 rides on a Saturday night. Still got another $70 to go, trying to get to that $150 number. But here's the thing. But one more ride, y'all, and you only got to hear me talk no more about the EV bonus until next week when it starts again. Anyway, let's go. So there it was, third ride in. You can see the numbers here. It was $9 and change. Put it up to 91 and change right now, but it gave us number ride 200, so we went ahead and hit the bonus. Got the 210 extra, as you can see here. You know, after looking at it, it's good when you see that extra $200 comes in, right? And I'm sure that's part of their psychological thing that they're trying to get EV drivers to do. But, you know, you got to work for it, man. It's working. But kept me motivated, kept me humble, which all these X rides are keeping me humble. So I don't know, we'll see. We're going to keep going for it though. Now I got another little thing I got to try to figure out what I'm going to do with. We'll talk about that in the next vlog. Somebody asked me, Vinny, how come you don't do other apps? Well, here's the thing. I've signed up for Curry and I'm on a wait list, right? I signed up for Care Driver. I'm on a wait list. At one time I had signed up for DoorDash. There's no way I would do food delivery, Uber Eats or DoorDash. It's not going to happen. They just don't pay enough, and you're tip dependent on those apps. So even trying to chase down the 400 or 500 extra a week through all these apps, if I can't get on the apps, then nothing I can do about that. So you can't depend on that shit. The DoorDash, Uber Eats, I already told you I'm not doing that shit. Walmart Spark, too many scripts, too many illegal accounts, too many scripts, too much hijacking of the apps. That would be stupid and foolish too. So I'm not even going to waste my time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Pedro. Pedro Santiago's going through it right now, right? We know Aaron blew him wide open, and Walmart still don't give a shit. So this is what I'm thinking. App work ain't going to be the thing. I'm going to have to figure out something else that I do now. Maybe it's YouTube. Maybe it's Amazon. I'm not sure, but we're going to have to figure it out. Anyway, we're 3 rides in for $91 and change, but we do have the bonus, so there's that. And we are charging up now. Pascal, y'all know him in the Discord, is Bitcoin BTC. He just ran over to Publix. Comes back, maybe I'll try to get him on video so we can wrap this night up, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay out. A couple hours? I don't know. We'll see.